Hi again, folks. Welcome. It's Dickie Richards on a beautiful Maine summer day. We're poolside here, and today we're going to be making my absolute most favorite thing in the world. Wait till you see it. Now, there's only one problem, and I'm going to need your help with this. This thing needs a name, because I tell you, the name that I learned it under, it just ain't going to fly, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. Now, folks, what we're making today is simple enough, and I'll tell you, the first time I stumbled across it was this past Mother's Day. We were up in Lisbon, Maine, and it happened to be Mother's Day. We were helping my sister move, and we ended up at T&A Variety for Mother's Day dinner. And I looked over that menu and I saw something, folks, I just couldn't pass up. Now, unfortunately, it was called a Yankee dog, and I just can't abide by it, folks. I love it, I think about it, I dream about it, but I can't call it by its God-given name, Yankee dog. So after we make this today, I want you to help me figure out what we can call this thing to give it a name like the good Maine dinner it is, all right? No, I know that they call us up here in Maine, oh, Yankee Mainers and all that stuff, but by God, it just reminds me too much of those bums in New York that wear the pinstripes, and we can't have it, folks. We got to come up with a better name than Yankee dog. Now, you may notice old Dickie's drinking the Michelob Ultra today instead of the PBR. Well, I tell you, I woke up the other day and put on my suspenders and said, geez, the distance between my suspenders is starting to get a little wide there, folks, and I'm going to try and bring it back in. So Dickie Richards is drinking the Michelob Ultra these days to try and see if we can't rectify that. So let's get started. You only need a couple ingredients, folks, to make this thing we're going to make today, because I'm no longer going to refer to it as that name that I mentioned. But you got to start, of course, with some good old Maine red hot dogs. Now, folks, I'm almost embarrassed to share this with you. I went to the Hannafords today looking for some Jordan's Reds, and by God, they didn't have any. Oh, they got this KM old time Reds. Oh, Chelsea, Massachusetts. So, yeah. Not a Maine red dog, but at least it's a New England red dog. So, first thing to do, folks, we got the grill on here. She's good and hot. We're going to throw a few red dogs on here. Just for now. Just cook the dog like you would normally. Now, we got Frankfurter rolls, folks. Don't buy the hot dog buns. You need the kind that got the bread on the side like this, because we're going to butter them. We're going to toast these bad boys. You know, because there ain't enough calories in a regular hot dog. You got to put some butter on them and grill them up. Make them just right for you. Now, the other thing you need, folks, is a little bit of coleslaw. I got a ½ pound here from the Hannafords also. This is the summer coleslaw. It's a little bit different. Don't know what. I think it's got green onions and zucchini in it, but hell, it's got cabbage in it and a little vinegar and a little mayonnaise. That's coleslaw to me. The best kind, though, folks, go out to your KFC or your Kentucky Fried Chicken. Get a little pint of that up to KFC. That's the best darn coleslaw you can get for this. The other thing you need, folks, is some baked beans. Now, get some good, sticky, sweet, gooey ones. Now, you might think that old Dickie want to use some of his homemade baked beans. Yes, but, you know, that can take a long time. And these are good and sticky. I got some Bush's grilling beans here with the bourbon and brown sugar. And they're all good and goopy, and you're going to see why we need that shortly. But we're going to take some of this and the coleslaw and these red dogs, and we're going to make the most fantastic summer treat you ever had. Alright, folks, so we're going to warm up some beans here. Just enough for 4 dogs. Don't need an awful lot. That's good. Right there. Alright, we're going to flip the dogs. They're starting to split up a little bit, break out of that natural casing that we love so much. And then we just got to get these buns on here toasting. We got the griddle out just for the occasion. Geez, it's awful hot one out today, folks. Alright, we're going to check the... Oh, whoop, geez, they're cooking fast on the grill here, folks, but we like them nice and toasty like that. You got to want your bun to stay together. We'll turn it down a little bit there, but the beans are hot, and the dogs are cooking up just nice. We're going to be eating here any second, folks, and we can get in the pool. Alright, folks, well, it's just that simple. It's only been a few minutes and we're already ready to eat, and it's going to be one of the best darn things you ever had before. So, as you might have figured out, we're going to take one of our buns here, all nice and toasted up with butter, and we're going to lay down a layer of good, sticky, sugary beans on the bottom. Just like that. Not too much. You don't want that falling apart. Take one of them good dogs that burst open, and you top her off, folks. Dickie does a lot of things where he tops her off. with some of that good coleslaw. And there you got one of the best things I ever had before, folks, but I can't call it by its given name. So I need you to give this a name. Not Yankee Dog, anything else but. Let's take a bite and check her out. So that's what I need you for. You got to comment below and tell me what we ought to call this, and I'll announce the winner sometime next week. Now, I don't know what you'll win. Maybe a personalized phone call from Dickie Richards himself. But I'm going to finish up this here dog, and I'm going to get in the pool because it's awful hot out. Until next time, this is Dickie Richards, and this has been What's for Supper with Dickie Richards.